Much obliged.
Come, I'll lead the way.
One can never be too careful.
We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
A guide is most...
Oi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
What should I get up to today?
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Tis a glad thing we rested the battle.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I wrap you. See?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That was hard one.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Over here!
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be an opportunity.
Path is descent!
It is weak to fire!
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey?
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as the past.
It is no great shock to me.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
Understood.
Foremost priority is to douse those flames.
No mercy!
Quickly, everyone! You must regain your footing.
This heavy pack is slowing me down somewhat, but methinks I can manage for the time being.
I'll keep hold of the enemy.
I concur.
Oi, you there! Fix the part, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid. Scatter the goblins!
Our task is complete.
Splendid.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Full glad I am to see the sky again.
Such... dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
I suppose 'tis so.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Goblins, Master! trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
With this, weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Well, this simplifies matters. We've already got what's required here in our possession. Come, I'll lead the way.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new...
It is pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
It's no great shock to me. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way. But where did I expect to see an entire basket of swords?
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
'Tis as you say.
Seems my feet always tread
What to do?
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
We have arrived. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Clark?
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an archer staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be...
Look as...
Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. The soldier...
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
How might I be of service?
make room for my next shipment.
As long as you please.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Over here, if... You please.
Lots of people pass by here.
Oh. What does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet. Shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. No blessing gets the worm, as they say.
Attacks
Perhaps a few more for good measure.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle is in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Why don't we go take a look?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Come on then! Try it!
Fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall.
The Arisen is in your charge.
Come on, put up a fight.
This is how it ends.
My sword strikes true.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beasts.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fee! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
task is complete.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Over here, if you would.
I must be there. The townspeople depend on me.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
What are you up to? Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again. Let us proceed to the next location. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
at its best.
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
That was hard won.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that sin go to waste.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
That's what you get.
Suppose I'd better give the oxen feed.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall.
Storian, Master!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different attack.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
With my gratitude. I've been meaning to thank you.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Is that a statue I espy, over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Over here, if you would. Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
Oh, this
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught...
Let us be thorough. Scrupulous investigation is the cornerstone of any adventure.
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. Damn lizard. Is this where I'm to draw my last? But son!
Your ribs have been drenched.
I am saved!
Over here, if you please. One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
'Tis done.
Splendid. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not...
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Careful now.
Methinks this would be of interest to Captain Grant. Shall we go inform him? I would gladly.
Well aimed, right where it ends.
Your next attack is no less than...
The Arisen's soaked to the bone.
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For you...
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
Tis as you say. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
A flawless execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Slimes? Oh, this'll put me off my dinner.
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
I shall remain by your side.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brand. Shall we go inform him? Methinks I know where to find him.
I shall heal you at once. Halt, if you please.
Fly off as soon as you can.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one... prove shorter. Shall we report this development to Captain Brand?
Saurians!
I send our ally against such fiends. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
My sword strikes true!
I'm grateful to you, sir. I wanted to thank you for all you've done for...
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist?
Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brand. Shall we go inform him? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
I know precisely when a curative is needed.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
We've arrived, just as planned.
What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a
And with that, our task is done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar. Many a time as Disa demanded Waldor amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time as the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, for some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key. There is much we ought to tend to. Do not forget that we work to serve.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.